Swish and swipe. I'm swishing, I'm swiping, but you won't hear me griping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. I really dig it, I get it. It only takes a minute to keep my house looking this way. And you should see me move when I'm getting in my groove. With a can-do attitude, oh, I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. That's right. I've made it a habit, there's nothing hard about it. Just 15 minutes a day. I'm cleaning and flinging, I do my quick routines, and I'll soon be able to play. And you should see me smiling when I'm sprucing up this time. It only takes a little while and I'm done. It's fun when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. Here we go now. Come on in. Swish and swipe. Round and round I stroll, just once around this tub, and things are looking up and I fly so high when I'm swishing and swiping. No, you won't hear me rapping, 'cause I'm blessing my house today. That's right, I'm blessing my house today.
Come on in, everybody. I've been playing with lights. Can you tell? I have a light behind me right there, and I have one above me looking down on me, and I've got my computer adjusted a little bit better. Maybe I need to push it away just a touch. But hey, it's all good. We're getting there. We are getting there. Anyway, it is the 20th day of July. Can you believe it? And I even have a remote control. I don't know what it does. Let's see. I don't know what I'm turning off and on. Don't have a clue. Because I don't know if the remote's working. We'll be reading from the 20th chapter of Proverbs. I can't believe we're getting through Proverbs like we are. It's only 11 more chapters. And let's think about slowing things down and getting ourselves just focused on the Lord, and then let's go to the Lord in prayer. Are you ready? Dear Father in heaven, thank you so much for this day and all the days of our lives. Thank you for giving us peace in our homes because of routines. Thank you for sharing your Son with us. Please forgive us of our sins. And right now, please be with Miss Sharon Petrowski. She is having surgery for several blockages in her heart. Her heart is only performing at 40%. So please be with the doctors that are doing the surgery and keep her safe. Dear Father in heaven, thank you for all our blessings, from food on the table to a car to drive to a roof over our head. Your blessings are just so many. It's hard to count all the blessings, but we're thankful for them. These things I ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen. Okay, now to the 20th chapter. I think I need a. That's not coffee. Where's my coffee's over there? Oh well. We will get this going. Let me get my magnifying glass out. Wine is a mocker and beer a brawler. Whoever is led astray by them is not wise. A king's wrath is like the roar of a lion. He who angers him forfeits his life. It is to a man's honor to avoid strife, but every fool is quick to quarrel. Let me see. Got to go up to the top here. A sluggard does not plow in season, so at harvest time he looks but finds nothing. The purposes of a man's heart are deep waters, but a man of understanding draws them out. Many a man claims to have unfailing love, but a faithful man, who can find? A righteous man leads a blameless life. Blessed are his children after him. When a king sits on his throne to judge, he winnows out all evil with his eyes. I heard my dog bark. Who can say, I have kept my heart pure? I am clean and without sin. Differing weights and differing measures. The Lord detests them both. Even a child is known by his actions, by whether his conduct is pure and right. Ears that hear and eyes that see, the Lord has made them both. Do not love sleep, or you will grow poor. Stay awake, and you will have food to spare. It's no good. It's no good, says the buyer. Then off he goes and boasts about his purchase. Gold is there and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. Take the garment of one who puts up security for a stranger. Hold it in pledge, and if he does it for a wayward woman, if he does it for a wayward, food gained by fraud tastes sweet to a man, but he ends up with a mouth full of gravel. Make plans by seeking advice, and if you wage war, obtain guidance. A gossip betrays a confidence, so avoid a man who talks too much. Isn't that true for women too? If a man curses his father or mother, his lamp will be snuffed out in pitch darkness. An inheritance quickly gained at the beginning will not be blessed at the end. Do not say, I will pay you back for this wrong. Wait for the Lord, and he will deliver you. Oh, that's good. That's really good. The Lord detests differing weights, and dishonest scales do not please him. A man's steps are directed by the Lord. How then can anyone understand his own way? It is a trap for a man to dedicate something rashly, and only later to consider his vows. A wise man winnows out the wicked. He drives the threshing wheel over them. The lamp of the Lord searches the spirit of a man. It searches out his inmost being. Love and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through love, his throne is made secure. The glory of young men is their strength. Gray hair and splendor uh, is gray hair the splendor of the old. Bows and blows and wounds cleanse away evil, and beatings purge the inmost being. Wow. Don't cheat somebody. It's pretty much what it says. Okay. 20. We did 19 yesterday. This is next month's habit. Laundry stands in the way of flying. Doing a load of laundry a day keeps Mount Washmore away. Yeah, it does. I get to the last quote. Nothing says I love you like clean underwear. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, folks, today is Tuesday. It's Plan and Play Day. And Plan and Play Day is all about giving peace in your life. I know you don't believe that a little planning today is going to give you much more security in the future. So we've seen in Europe that there has been major flooding. We've had flooding in the United States. We have windstorms. We have rainstorms. We have power outages for no reason. So we have to be prepared. Be prepared to feed our family. And if we prepare ahead of time and we have food in our pantry that takes very little to feed your family. You know, you can, Leanne used to put out having some black beans in a can and some tortillas and cheese and a grill. You can make quesadillas without a whole lot of cooking, and the kids will be happy. So, folks, take some time today to plan your menus. And menus, let me move things around here. We've got this little calendar, and this little calendar is great for your menu planning. You could just use it for menu planning. And it's starting up in August. August will be here in 11 days, y'all. Let me find the beginning. August starts on a Sunday. So you could just use this little calendar for menu planning and hang it up on your refrigerator with a clip, with a bulldog clip, or put it on your bulletin board. But you can start menu planning by just keeping a list of what you've eaten. Last night I had fish, and Robert had a burger. So we went to dinner. So charting what you've eaten for 2 weeks gives you a menu plan. And maybe you have certain things that you plug in. Every Friday is pizza night, or Saturday. Or Saturday could be hot dogs and grilling out. But take the time to set up a basic weekly plan for your menus, because you're already doing it. You just don't realize it because you've never written it down. Some people like to use the top. I don't have a Post-it note here anywhere. I don't see a Post-it note, but they take a Post-it note, and the sticky part of the Post-it note they put on their calendar, and it has the entree, the main part of your meal. Maybe it's pork chops or spaghetti and a salad. You know, always put something green with your meals. And those green leafy vegetables are amazing. I've got cabbage out the wazoo because my neighbor brought me 2 heads of cabbage, and it's a great. You can make slaw with it. or you can stir fry it with bacon, and it is so good. So plan your meals. Plan them so that you don't have to worry. And then when somebody comes up to you at 5:30, you say and says, "What's for dinner?" You know what's for dinner because you've written it down and you started planning at noon or at 10 o'clock in the morning or part of your before bed routine the night before because you took the time to take something out of the freezer. I mean, you can go down to the freezer and take a couple of days worth of stuff out of your freezer to cook. So do a basic weekly plan. Maybe you'd have hamburger. You cook something with hamburger one day a week. Or you have Mexican food one day a week. Or Wednesday you eat leftovers or surprise chicken. Now, what's surprise chicken? It's clean out your refrigerator day. Clean out your refrigerator, and that way you have clean out the condiments, little packages of things, and fill up your crock pot with a little bit of jam and jelly and some barbecue sauce and some teriyaki sauce and a little bit of Worcestershire, and throw some chicken wings in there or throw some chicken thighs in there, and you're going to have an amazing meal cooked in these things that you're going to throw out anyway. And it's going to be surprise chicken. And you can serve it with rice, or you can have a baked potato and cut up some cabbage and have some slaw with it. And you got a meal. You got a meal. Let the kids help. They'll undo some of those packages you got from Zaxby's or Chick-fil-A. Put those packages in your crock pot and just surprise chicken. The best chicken I ever made one time, I had just about this much jerk sauce from the Caribbean. And it was really good. Robert said, "Well, why can't we have some more of that?" And I said, well, I bought some more of it. But planning your meals is going to save you time. It's going to save you money. It's going to make you feel like the mother you want to be. Having the meals planned is going to change your life. It really is. And you're going to be, the benefits from it are going to outweigh stopping doing it. Because our food budget is the only real place we can save money, unless you're spending like a drunken sailor. So take some time today to plan your menus for the rest of this week and for next week. And start keeping a diary of what you're feeding your family every day. Yeah. And you're going to be blown away at how wonderful this basic weekly plan to menu planning is going to be. So Sunday, you may throw a roast in the crock pot or a pork roast and have barbecue. Monday, plan for leftovers. Monday is Mexican. So you do some fajitas or some quesadillas or enchiladas or burritos. You know what you like. Make a big pot of pinto beans and you can have bean dip for days. You can, and plan for those leftovers. So you see, it's not hard to do. You just have to do it. And adapt your schedule. Somebody's saying they clean out their refrigerator on Tuesdays. Today's Tuesday because her garbage comes to the garbage people come on Wednesday at 6:15 in the morning. So you adapt this schedule to fit your family. Yeah, you can do this. And you're going to save money. And I want to see the benefits. I want you to send us a testimonial about how everything is changing because you started feeding your family. So folks, don't be whining. that you don't have enough money for this or that or the other thing, because we're wasting money. And when we can plan our meals around what we have in the freezer and what we have in our refrigerator and our pantry, you're going to be blown away at how much money you're going to save and how freeing it is to your time. Because starting earlier in the day, utilizing your Instapot, your crock pot. I love my crock pot. My crock pot is my favorite tool. It is my favorite tool because I put something in it, and I even cook hamburger in my crock pot. And I've got a video about how to cook 5 pounds, 6 pounds of hamburger meat in your crock pot. And this is something that I learned from Leanne. I put a little water in it. Yeah, I put a little water in it. And it breaks up the meat, and I stir it every 15 minutes. And then I let it cool, and I bag it up into 2-cup portions, and I have pre-cooked hamburger meat. That's fast food. That is fast food, y'all. When you have pre-cooked hamburger meat in your freezer, you're good to go. And sometimes I cut up 3 or 4 onions with it. So I've got pre-cooked hamburger meat and onions. And it takes about 3 hours on high in your crock pot, stirring it every 15 minutes, using my timer. So everybody, I'll see you at 3 o'clock. We got stuff to do today. We're planning so we can play later. And when you get those meals planned, you're going to feel great because you're not feeding your family junk. You're planning the meals. You're teaching your children manners. Children grow up and don't even know how to use a knife and fork, y'all. So teach your children better than that. Anyway, I love you all. I mean, Patty's saying that her book, Hidden Treasures, is free on Kindle Unlimited today. Oh my goodness, that's a great deal. That's a great deal. It's a great book too. I cried. Anyway, y'all be good, kind, and sweet. Good to yourself, kind to others, and let that sweet joy, the love of Christ that overflows your body, let people know that you are a child of God. I love you all. And as Miss Gemma would say, and please share our videos. We got some great sales going on. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, we got the tea. The Wise Women Body Clutter tea is in stock, the regular, the caffeinated kind. So get it now because it's going to go fast. It's going to go real fast because we have been out of it for a long time. Anyway, it got me to drinking the decaf kind, which has gotten me in bed earlier. So y'all have fun. I'll see you later. What's the name of the book again? It's Hidden Treasures. Hidden Treasures. And my sister Patty and Ken Hartley wrote the book. And Jessica, my niece. Anyway, I love you all. See you later. 3 o'clock.